under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off them, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Giants have elected to...
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the 1st, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Chris Stratton gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Stepping up now, Aaron Altair. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Altair, a 27-year-old. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Nick Williams is on deck. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Stratton over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded by Panic. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Next to bat for the Giants, Nick Hundley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 5, Nick Hundley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Nola has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hundley is retired, and there's one away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jarrett Parker, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Crawford takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Joe Panic as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Altair is under it and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now Carlos Santana. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Maikel Franco. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Nope.
And this one runs up high. Ball one. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a high pop-up. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Phillies strand one. Will move to the third with no score. So coming to the plate, Gregor Blanco, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Here's a strike. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pereira's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So in now for San Francisco, Chris Stratton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Pereira is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Kelby Tomlinson.
Striding in once again, Kelby Tomlinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Favorable call in there for a strike. Stratton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Giants leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Rosales. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it. And there's 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Way out in front. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to the right. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
The left fielder, number 23, Aaron Altair.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Altair. Second at-bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Belt in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Evan Longoria. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back, center fielder, Austin Jackson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Austin Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Grounded to short. Crawford gloves it. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now.
The catcher, Number 5, Nick Hundley.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Hundley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Two out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Nick Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Hit down the line at first. One there, on to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So now Carlos Santana. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2 ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Now at the plate, Jarrett Parker. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Jarrett Parker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Altair has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panic. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is lifted out to left. Altair is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 1, Gregor Blanco.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Blanco will dig for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Standing in now, Chris Stratton. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Outside, that's a ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself. And nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for San Francisco. Halfway home, still no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Franco, a 25-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Longoria's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.P. Crawford. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, 2 the count to Crawford.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Jorge Alfaro.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Lifted into center field. Jackson is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Brandon Belt.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Up with it, Alfaro. And he makes the throw to first. Belt is retired, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kelby Tomlinson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rosales backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses. Ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit hard to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1, 2, 3. We are still scoreless. So stepping in, Adam Rosales. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Adam Rosales.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Rosales stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
And then that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Rosales, the runner at second with 1 away. 0-2 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes now. And that one just missed outside. Three and 2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in once again, Nick Williams. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. One 0 count. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Full count to Herrera, 3-2. Carlos Santana would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Alfaro waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Ready for another chance? Nick Hundley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Pereira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box now, Jarrett Parker. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and as Giants fans here on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that "what have you done for me lately" world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Joe Panic. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. But bye-bye, baby, as the Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the solo dinger. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Here's Carlos Santana now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 26, Corey Garrett.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line to the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Ready once again, Michael Franco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Oh and 1, here it comes. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2 and 1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2 and 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, but foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Oh, he's in there.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-Will, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Lifted the other way to left center. Tomlinson ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hits this one hard the other way. Panic is there. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Hector Neris is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Cesar Hernandez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in and looking for more, Gregor Blanco. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Andrew McCutchen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. He enters play here at 288, 6 home runs and 21 driven in. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. The 2-2. Soft liner to the left side. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send him back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Rosales. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman, Adam Rosales.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is taken. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Skied into straightaway right. Blanco is in pursuit. He gets there, but he missed it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem, but something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ready with the 0-1. Popped up. Tomlinson trying to get there. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Strickland, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 18th round back in the draft of 2007.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? The second for one. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He's set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Blanco ranging back to the track, to the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Full count now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw won't get him. Yeah, close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 8 full. Philadelphia is on top 3-1. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luis Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 57, Luis Garcia. Now playing first base and batting.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Into the box, Evan Longoria. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Started that swing a bit too early.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Here's the 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's a foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Longoria, leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Nick Hundley. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Franco is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Hector Neris earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Luis Garcia hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the Victoria